Today we are checking out TikToks that only kids understand. Because Gen Z, Gen Alpha, I don't know what else. They got their own words. They got their own humor. They be doing things that nobody else understands. First, the 6'7" meme. Yo, smack that like button if you have heard of 6'7".
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You made the 6'7" thing?
So gross. That's so gross.
6'7" is everywhere. I only understand this meme because I play Steal a Brain Rot and they have the 6'7" brain rot. But what does it actually mean?
6'7".
People always say that. They spam me.
Viral.
Hey mom, how much for that bottle of mustard?
Oh, I don't know, $6, $7?
Mustard, 6'7".
6'7". Mustard, 6'7". I think this is the kid who started the 6'7" trend. But like they're doing it everywhere, especially in school. Schools are literally banning 6'7". You're not allowed to say it. This teacher posted this on her board. No 6'7". If you say 6'7" or do the motions associated with 6'7", you will be assigned a 670-word handwritten essay about how brain rot is affecting the younger generation. You know, honestly, I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't think brain rot is actually rotting kids' brains. I think there
I don't think it's rotting kids' brains.
are worse things to worry about, specifically neck posture while watching TikToks. The kids I've seen these days, like their posture is literally like permanently like this. We are going to evolve with spines like this. Like
You can get a
spines
little hump
curved
like
like
a
that.
camel.
We're gonna have camel humps in the future because you guys are so locked into your phones with bad posture. That's gonna do a lot more damage than watching brain rot and thinking
Camel
6'7" is
hump.
funny. Camel hump. My lady loves.
Can you please open up your math books to page 67?
Did you just say
6'7"?
That is so dumb.
It is literally the dumbest thing ever, but that's also what makes it so funny. Like, I don't understand, but there's a whole dance to it. Imagine if I had a 6 in this hand and a 7 in this hand, and you just do the little dance. And
Whatever that means.
okay, so what exactly does 6'7" mean?
6 and 7 all over your feed, but the trend actually started with this one line from a Skrilla song.
6'7".
The sound first went viral in edits of LaMelo Ball and was pushed even further by this one kid called Mason. But now it's evolved into a massive pattern recognition game where the only real goal is to spot the numbers in the wild.
Yeah, I mean, it's hilarious when you see 6'7". Like, oh my goodness. I feel like there's so much evil and horrible things happening in the world that two numbers together, just seeing them and getting a laugh out of it is good for you. Just a laugh whenever you can. Oh, those two numbers together, 6'7", that's hilarious. That just made my day. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's fine. But I think it's hilarious that boomers who are turning 67 are aware of the trend. These videos are just blowing up of them getting birthday candles and celebrating from going 66 to 6'7". She waited 67 years to be able to make this TikTok. You know, what a time to be alive. Let's prank the teacher. The prank. What are they doing? A car? How did you get a car? Up the school staircase. Oh my goodness. How did you get a car in the school? Do we not have any security? Do we not have any teachers in the school? Bro, this is actually insane that they brought
How'd they
a
do
car.
that?
I wonder if that's the teacher's car and they just brought it inside. Like, wouldn't it be so funny if we brought the teacher's car and put it in the classroom that's on the 3rd floor and then wait till they walk into the class and see their reaction? Bro, I would pay money to see this teacher's reaction.
That's crazy. The
You think they'll get in
dedication.
trouble, or there's just too many of them to get in trouble? And technically, there's no school rule that says you can't take a car and then put it in a classroom. Do you think there's a school rule that says you can't do that? No cheating in class, but nothing says no bringing a car into the classroom. As long as they put it back, I think it'll be fine. So this is how Chinese students are sneaking their phone into class. You know, we live in 2025, they live in 2035. They hid a phone inside a juice box. That is unheard of. Like, what are you doing there? Why didn't you drink it from your juice box? Bro watching TikToks on it. Are you kidding me? Bro, the Chinese are way ahead of us. This is another thing that only Gen Z understands, and it's called the Gen Z stare. So everyone in the world talks, right? Yeah, okay. Gen Z. gives you this look.
I experienced that the other day.
Why do they do it? Is it just like a stare?
Okay, so me being the big back that I am, I went to In-N-Out, right? I pulled up, and you know, usually when you get to the front and the people who ask to take your order,
Yeah.
they're like, hey, what would you like and stuff?
Yeah.
He waited, he just stared at me. He didn't even say, hi, what would you like to eat? He waited for me to just start listing things off.
That's really weird.
Yeah, and stared at me like I was stupid.
Okay, I have TikToks for this. So it's basically it as they give you the Gen Z stare when they're trying to process how to deal with stupidity in a polite manner. So instead of like talking it out like a normal person would, they're just like, that's what it is. And I've experienced it too. I didn't know what it was, but like I have done this unknowingly. I'm not even Gen Z. Wait, this happened to me the other day. I went to this coffee shop. I haven't been there in a while, like 2 months maybe, and they changed my favorite thing on the menu. I was like, oh, I want the matcha with the cream on top. They're like, we can't do that. And I unwillingly gave them the Gen Z stare, like, what do you mean? You can't take the cream and put it on top. I was like, can you put it on the side? Like, they usually put it on the side, and then you pour it on top. And then they were like, we can't do that. We don't do that anymore. And I was just like, I gave them the Gen Z stare because I didn't know what to say.
Is that the Gen Z stare? Or you just looking at them like they're stupid?
I think that's what it is. They look at you like you're stupid because it's like, what? You have the cream and you have the matcha. Why can't you pour the cream on the matcha? They were like, no, we can only do the cream on the coffee. Like, why? You know, apparently the customer is always wrong. I don't know, that was frustrating.
Against the rules.
But sometimes, no, but I do it all the time. When somebody is just like, no, we can't do this, when they clearly can do it, and then I just look at them like, well, I don't know where to go from here because like clearly you could do something, but you're telling me you can't do it. So I'm just gonna stand there like an idiot with drool coming out of my mouth. You made me do this, you Gen Z stare. You put me in this awkward situation and I don't know how to get out. Okay, this one might be very niche, but I only know this because of my Gen Z sister who is obsessed with this meme. It's the YN meme. Have you heard of it?
I don't know if you can put that in there.
Why?
Do you know what YN stands for?
Your name.
It is not your name.
Yes, it is your name.
I'm gonna text it to you because I can't say it.
No, I've read a bunch of fanfics. It stands for your name. No, it doesn't. What?
Yeah, it does.
In what world?
In the world in which those say it created it.
Okay, YN means your name, not what you just said it was. Levi would not say that.
So
Okay, watch. This is the meme. I asked my
you're
sister.
telling me Levi just opens the door and is like, your name?
Okay, you're gonna watch it first and then I'm gonna explain it, okay?
Okay.
This has like 30 million views and like 3 million likes. Obviously, a bunch of people understand this. And I asked my sister, what's the name of the page? She was like, Wee Piss. I was like, what? What? The page is actually called Wee Piss.
Okay.
And they make these videos.
Oh, hi, Levi. Wow. Levi, you're so strong.
It's all in a day's work.
And it's like she showed it to me at first. I was like, I don't get it. What is this? It's just basically an animation of a fan fiction. You know, a lot of people go on like AO3.org and there's a bunch of fan fiction. Okay, I used to do this when I was at my loneliest. And there's a bunch of stories. Some are spicy stories, some are like read or insert. Basically, they use your name so you can pretend like you're in the story that they wrote. So it's like your name X Captain Levi. So it's like you're in a relationship with him and you're reading a story and then you insert your name in it and it feels like you're in the story when you're reading it.
I want you to go to Urban Dictionary and type in what is YN mean.
No, we're doing it based on this context. So basically YN could be anybody. So it's like this gray alien-like character. I don't know why they had to draw her like this and give her this stupid voice, but basically my sister does this voice so good that it's like scary. Just like,
Hi, Levi. Thank you so much.
Ew.
You're so strong.
okay, I'm also gonna mention, I hate how, you know the background music to this song?
YN.
It is one of the best songs ever created. It's like the middle part in Reckoner by Radiohead, and it's like one of my favorite songs, and I think it's one of the best songs ever made, and I just thought it was really funny that was the background music to this.
Name one Radiohead song.
Reckoner. I can name every every song on every album.
Okay, calm down, YN.
Yeah. Okay, but there's more of these. There's a ton of these videos. And I hope like somebody who's watching gets this and doesn't think I'm insane.
Guys, we can't let them win. Keep fighting. Legends never die. We're the last Kanye.
Bro, she was there. When Erwin sent the troops to attack, YN was there. Thank you, Wee Wee Piss. I feel like this is the new brain rot generation. Like, I feel like this will rot your brain more than 6-7 ever will. You know what actually rots your brain? Drama slop channels. You know, it's not so much younger kids, but grown adults who watch drama videos. Those are the people who are actually rotting their brains. Like, back in the day, people used to read like gossip magazines and read like celebrity drama and all this other garbage. You know, that's the stuff that actually rots your brain.
I need a little brain rot once in a while.
I like my brain rot on the Roblox. This is another Gen Z slang term that I learned recently. It's called the huzz. Teenage guys are referring to girls as huzz.
I don't like it because it sounds like it sounds like husband.
It sounds like
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, why
Without
are
saying
you calling them the huzz? I hit up the huzz on Snapchat. Like, my number one huzz snapped me back. I had my friend's brother explain these to me. He was like, there's the huzz, and then there's the chuzz, which are the chubby huzz. There's a bunch of them. I'm like, why can't you just call them like a lady or something? I don't know. Maybe they're not ladies. I don't know. But anyways, this guy, day 3, he has a series. Bobby Riz 6'7". Wow. He's got it all. He's got it all in that username. He has a series where he hits up the huzz. So this is day 3 of him hitting up the huzz.
All right, this is day 3 of the series. I think yesterday I tried a little bit too hard, so today I'm gonna try to act nonchalant. Ready?
Oh, and he's nonchalant. Oh, okay, Bobby.
Hey, Huzz. Will you take me home with you? No. Are you serious?
Boo!
Oh, it didn't work. Come back for day 4.
I wonder how long this series lasted. I don't think anybody is going to pick up a girl by calling them a huzz. Like, isn't that like derogatory? Like, back in my day, they would be like, yo, B-word, come here. Like, who is answering to that? Like, that's
B words?
That's rude. That's crazy to me. I'm sorry, the disrespect. Anyways, he's back at day 9.
I'm gonna try to get the bus, Huzz.
The bus
Huzz,
huzz.
you trying to get off at my place?
No, Bobby.
We tried.
Bobby got rejected once again. Man, I want to root for Bobby so bad, but you can't just be calling him huzz, Bobby. The bus huzz. What's after Gen Z, Gen Alpha?
Gen Alpha.
Is that what they are?
No, Gen Alpha is anyone born in 2025, I think.
Oh, that took me a second to like realize people are born in 2025. That's
People are born every day. I know, it's weird,
crazy. Right? POV, you're laying in your bed and you randomly feel a tear running down your face. Does this ever happen to you?
You just be crying randomly?
No, it's like so embarrassing. You're just laying down, just looking at your phone, and then a random tear will roll down your cheek.
Yeah, it's your tear, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe your eye's like exhausted from sitting so close to the screen.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's like embarrassing when it happens, because what if somebody sees it, it looks like you're crying over the TikTok you just watched. You know, smash that like button if that has ever happened to you, because I don't know, it's random and it's weird, and I don't like it.
I'm in a very emotional huzz. What do you want? Oh, I guess that would be a chuzz. My bad.
You my chuzz. It's kind of a cute name. Like if you didn't know what it meant. My big homie over there, he a chuzz.
It's cute if I didn't know you were calling me a fat I guess.
Like the actual name of it. I think that's why kids like saying it. Because it's like the words Riz and nonchalant. It just like rolls off your tongue. And I guess chuzz does the same. It's a satisfying word to say. Me as a kid when I got sent to my room. Let it all out, and then that's when you think of like ending it all. Wait, what the heck was under his bed? Did you see that? Bro, what is that under his bed? Oh my goodness, he forgot to put that away. I hate it here. I'm leaving, I'm moving out, and then you can't do it. You can't do it, go back. Bro, this is actually so sad.
I would write a note for my mom saying how I'm not coming home again.
This is just like the crash out that everybody's had. And then you can't do nothing about it because you're like, where am I gonna go? What am I gonna do? I have no money. I live in my mom's house.
Who's gonna cook
30
me
minutes
dinner?
later, you play some. Yeah, who's gonna make me dinner? I can't DoorDash without mom's credit card. It really do suck. Like you're stuck. You can't do nothing. Nah, we all been through that. Nah, the worst is like when you like try to. I would try to like squeeze my arm really hard and like try to hurt myself to like make the pain go away. Maybe the physical pain will overcome the mental pain. I don't know. You know, everybody want to complain when they're at their parents' house and then they move out to their own apartment and have to pay their own bills and then you realize life actually sucks. No, I'm kidding. Life doesn't suck. Life is a whole bunch of ups and downs. It goes from like really good to like bad and then really good and then bad and then like okay and then like bad and then good and then bad and then okay, good.
Don't let her lie to you, it does.
It does. It's a roller coaster. It's not just like things have to be good all the time or things are bad all of the time. And it's like if things are bad all of the time, then it's like there's only up from here. So, you know, just gotta think about it that way.
Yeah, that's how I see it. My views are down all the time, so they can only go up.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Me too. Me in class, pretending I am thinking of an answer so the teacher doesn't pick on me. Y'all be doing the most. Like, oh God, I'm just like adding the numbers in my head right now, but I'm actually just messing around. I have zero thoughts in my head going on right now, but please don't pick on me. Please, I'm not prepared to answer this question. I'm thinking so hard. No, like it usually works. I feel like this actually works until the teachers watch this TikTok and they're like, so they don't actually know. They're not actually trying to think of the answer. Nah, we can't let the teacher see this. Bring a random thing. I didn't know this was a thing at school where you just bring a random object. She brought a drill. How are you gonna top that? How are you gonna top a drill? What's bro gonna have in his bag?
Oh my
A chicken? A chicken? Is that a chicken? Bro brought a chicken to school?
Bruh.
You can't do that. Just nonchalant brought a chicken. What are you gonna do with that thing the rest of the day? Is you go live in your backpack? Oh, the vegan teacher is not gonna like this one. POV, me refusing to put my paper first when submitting at school. Yeah, no, nobody does that. Because then she'll take it and then she'll read it and then maybe she'll use you as an example. Or maybe the next person who turns their paper and they'll look at yours and then they'll read the entire thing and be like, ha, that sucks. I don't know, we're just afraid of judgment. I feel like everybody does this. Like, I feel like if you're not confident in your work, then you're gonna try to hide it in the middle. But like, if you're confident, like I want that thing on top. I did a good job on this essay. This thing slaps. Read it. I want you to read it. I want everyone to read it. You know, I actually grew up writing fanfics, so I can write. I'm a decent writer. And one essay I wrote in English class in high school, she gave me a B on it because she says it doesn't sound like me.
What?
I don't speak how I write. And I was like, girl, what? Also, it might be surprising, but the way I speak in my videos is not the way I speak in a real life setting. And when I record my videos, I gotta turn the brain rot all the way up. Max setting.
Anyone else just checks how their breath smells like this?
What?
And then you know what your breath smells like, if it's good or bad. Acceptable or detestable.
Oh, my breath smells fine. You know, whatever happened to... I've never seen somebody do that, but it actually works. Okay, fun fact. If your breath stinks, it's because you do not floss your teeth and you have decaying food particles in your teeth. And if you don't floss, they're not gonna come out. I'm a serial flosser. I floss in between every meal. I don't know why. It feels good. I like flossing. But throughout high school, I think I rarely flossed. I flossed like once a week. Disgusting. Disgusting. You need to floss every single day. When you floss, it makes your gums stronger. They'll stop bleeding because they've become so powerful from all the flossing, and you will no longer have stinky breath. Trust me on this. But also another thing, if you eat like garbage, it's gonna come out in your BO, in your breath. You know, hot girl life hacks. POV, you wake up in the morning and see your stuffed animal on the floor. No! You know, this used to make me feel so bad because I used to sleep with all of my stuffed animals in my bed, and then whenever I'd wake up and they would fall, I would feel so bad for them. Because sometimes my dogs would come in the room in the morning and then they would start chewing on them. Yeah, I can't do that no more. I had to bring all my stuffed animals and put them in my room behind me. My Sheila! My Sheila! I don't know why. I feel so bad for stuffed animals, and I've always felt like this my entire life. If somebody came up and punched my stuffed animal, like I would feel so sad. Also, that's just straight up rude. I don't know, I've always had feelings for inanimate objects for some reason. Me, comparing a stranger's grocery haul to my own and suddenly realizing I'm just a kid with money. Let me tell you something. The first time you go grocery shopping as an adult with adult money, you don't even know what to buy. Like what should I buy? Like frozen chicken nuggets, Pringles, some milk, a snack? And then somebody gotta come along buying single ingredient foods like meat and mushrooms to make you feel bad. You know, also I'm nosy. I like to see what other people got in their carts. Like I do not go to the grocery store with a plan. I go there and get in like, what do I feel like eating? What do I feel like making? What do I see in other people's carts that look good? Oh, this woman over here has bone broth. Oh, okay, you know what? I could use some bone broth. I'm gonna go in there. I don't know. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, the face, and subscribe to the wolf pack. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.